In this episode in my life, you probably wonder where I went, who I joined, and why I believe that this was probably the best episode of my life since I moved to the United States. In this episode of my life, I joined Christianity. I was invited to go to church, and this was the Seventh-day Adventist church. I found the people very nice, very helpful. I felt I had a family. I saw the family bond. I saw the respect, moral respect between men and women. I saw the family sanctity as being respected as a God-given sanctity. And I saw that God was actively in the life of people. This was something I hadn't seen for many years that I was in the United States. Not that I would say it didn't exist at all, but with all the people that I came in contact with, whether it was through the business or school or different religions and philosophies, I did not find people adhere as strongly to God's principle as the Christians did. Another thing that was really intriguing for me was men and women's role that was respected as a God-given role. Many men basically were provider, many women were housewives and mothers. A lot of women also, I know they worked, but they really took the role as a wife and a mother very seriously. I noticed divorce rate within the Christian community was a lot less. At this time, I have 2 children. They are like 4 or 5 years old. And I felt safe. I felt safe to be with them. I really felt that this is the last place for me to be. This is where I would stay. I saw the balance. This balance is what was missing. Man-woman balance, relationships. There was a lot of emphasis on family. Importance family unity, importance of putting God above everything. Then the husband would below, and then wife, children, everything else would be below that. So it was like God has given this umbrella, which is called the husband, and he is the spiritual leader and provider of the home. Under this umbrella is the wife and children and everything else. It sounded right. I'm here, this strong-minded businesswoman, and I come to a setting where it really felt right. It felt right, it felt right to be a wife. It felt right to be a mother. It felt right to be, people did not argue about it. Oh, you have to be this. It was like they didn't struggle. It came naturally because they followed the biblical principles. This situation for me continued. Actually, for 7.5 years I went to church, and you would wonder why I'm a Muslim, why I practice Islam, what happened. This basically has, my leaving Christianity, going to Islam, has nothing to do with the Christian's way of life at all. It has to do with the issue of Trinity. And this doctrine was very difficult for me to accept, that I have to worship Jesus as God rather than God himself. I know this could be a very long topic, and I'm not going to get into it right now, but in the next episode I will tell you what my next process was. Thank you for listening. See you in the next episode.